Welcome to the Skeena Beat. It is the 29th of May 2013. I am your host Skeena, and we are coming at you live on vvocal.com. And we've got a great show for you today with This Day in History, Weird Fact of the Day, emails, and tweets. And if you are joining us on vvocal, there will be a chance to have your questions answered as well. But first, I'd like to thank our audience for their support, and all those especially who visited our blog yesterday. That's theskeenabeat.blogspot.com. Yesterday we set a new record for most traffic in a single day since we started. So thanks to all of you for your support. Now it's time for This Day in History. On this day in 1453, Constantinople fell to the Ottoman Sultan, ending the Byzantine Empire. On this day in 1999, the shuttle Discovery completed the first docking with the International Space Station. On this day in 1660, Charles II was restored to the English throne after the Puritan Commonwealth. On this day in 1848, Wisconsin became the 30th state to join the United States. On this day in 1922, Ecuador became independent. On this day in 1951, C.F. Blair became the first man to fly over the North Pole in a single-engine airplane. And finally, on this day in 1903, comedian and actor Bob Hope was born. And that's it for This Day in History. Coming up next, Weird Fact of the Day. Did you know that cats can't taste sweets? Humans enjoy 5 or more different tastes: sour, bitter, salty, gamey, and sweet. We are able to taste sweet things because of 2 proteins generated by 2 separate genes. You see, cats have a mutant chemoreceptor in their taste buds. This chemoreceptor prevents them from tasting sweet things. This trait is shared by all cats, big and small, and not just domestic ones. So you could say that no saber-toothed tiger ever had a sweet tooth. And that is our weird fact of the day. And now, time to throw it over to some emails and tweets. And our first tweet here is from Naomi in Orlando, Florida. And Naomi writes, I have a problem with laughing or giggling at inappropriate times. What should I do? Well, Naomi, breaking a habit is hard. It takes a lot of willpower. You see, you have to always be aware of what you're doing, and you need to exert a lot of self-control. Once you have broken the habit, what you've done is you've actually gotten to a habit of keeping the bad habit in check. So when you feel yourself backsliding, Naomi, exert self-control and try your hardest not to laugh at inappropriate times. So good luck, Naomi. And we have an email here from Tjez from Mumbai. I hope I'm saying that right. I am not an expert on Indian names. It's Tejas in English. And he writes, my parents want me to marry a girl I don't want to marry. What can I do? Okay, this is what you do. You go to your parents and you tell them, I don't want to marry this girl. I find her unacceptable as a wife candidate, and I will not marry someone I find unacceptable. Then your parents are left with the choice of either forcing you to marry her or of finding you, I believe they found this girl for you, so of finding you someone you do find acceptable. You don't say here whether or not you don't want an arranged marriage or not, so I can't help you there. All I can tell you is that if you don't want to marry this particular girl, go to your parents and say she's unacceptable as a wife in your eyes, and they'll have to deal with that. Just be honest and tell it like it is. So good luck to you in that. And we have another email from India, or this is a tweet from Tanvi in New Delhi. And Tanvi writes, how long did Queen Victoria rule the British Empire? Okay, Queen Victoria ruled the British Empire from 1837 to 1901, which is 64 years. If you want to know how long she had the title Empress of India, officially it was from 1876 to 1901, which is 25 years. So I hope this answers your question, Tanvi. And we have a tweet from David in Tucson. And David writes, I have an iPhone 4. Should I upgrade to an iPhone 5? Well, David, yes. The iPhone 5, it's lighter, thinner, faster. It's got a larger display. So my advice would be, yes, go out there, get that upgrade. You'll love it. So thanks, David, for the tweet. And that's it for emails and tweets for today. Thanks to all those who wrote in. And remember that your emails and tweets will be posted on our blog with abbreviated forms of the answers. And if you do have a question out there, please write to us at theskeenabead@gmail.com or send us a tweet at theskeenabead. Now this is the time we have set aside for live Q&A, but looking at our screens, that is not to be today. But we want to encourage all of you out there to please join us live, those of you who do listen to our podcast. The date and time of our next episode is posted on our blog, so you can go to our blog, that's theskeenabeat.blogspot.com, and get that information and come and join us live. We'd love to answer your questions live, and we'd love to get some discussions going with our audience as well. And a reminder that the Skeena Beat is available now on iTunes, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Buzzsprout, and also YouTube. Just search one word, the Skeena Beat, and you will find us. You can also download or stream us from our blog as well. Well, that's it for the Skeena Beat today. This is your host saying, if you are listening from India, don't be shy, write in. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, goodbye.